So here we are in guard, right? Now, typically when I get to guard, I like to start off in a closed guard. I like to just, make sure I have positive control over my opponent here. So I start off in a closed guard. There's a couple different ways to escape here, but his job is to keep me down, right? So you're going to keep me down? Yeah, so he's going to keep me down in whatever way he can, right? So I'm trying to escape from here. Typically, right, when we're trying to get up, I need to get my hips out, okay? So the first thing I'm going to try to do is to hip escape, okay? Hip escape essentially is really just that, just shuffling the hip to get your hip out, right? And let me show you on the other side here, right? So I might put this foot down, right, as I bump this foot out. Now, if I can hip escape, I want to try to get this foot onto his thigh or onto his hip, right? Because I want to be able to push away or create a barrier at least between me and him, okay? I don't know if that light, okay. Good, the light's going out there. But yeah, I want to try to create a barrier between me and him. Sometimes I can use this to push him away. Sometimes I can't. Other times, yeah, this light is a little it's flickering, Brian, in case. Yeah, don't worry about it, but it's flickering. So, but sometimes I can create some space, and I can push him away here. But yeah, I want to create this distance. Now, once I have this one, if I can, I'm going to do the same thing on the other foot, okay? I'm going to push off on his hip and try to get this foot on the other hip, all right? And in this case, I'm going to try to push him away or push myself back, okay? That's one way to try to escape from the guard position, okay? Depending on his weight distribution, right? Some other options, right? If we're back here, if he's really close, sometimes you can roll the guy over, okay? Sometimes you can just sweep with this leg, kick his stance and roll him over. If he's got a nice wide base, especially, it's going to be harder to do. But if his knees are close together, sometimes, his knees are close together, sometimes you can just sweep him this way and roll him over, right? If they're in, bad position, okay? But he not going to do that. He's going to have a nice wide base, so that's going to be hard to do, okay? Conversely, if the guy is sitting up, right? If he sits up a little bit, sits up, you're still in guard, but just take your hands off the floor. Yeah, if he's up, right? And he's going to sit all the way back on his feet. If he's up right here, sometimes you can even just take, because his energy is already further back, sometimes you can just use your hips. I'm still going to put this foot on the floor so y'all can see. I'm still going to put one hip on the floor, and I may just push with my hips and move him back, right? That's an option, okay? Conversely, you may scissor sweep, right? Which if you can get your knee in here, you can get your knee and you sweep the same way. I'm going to bring this foot down, and sometimes you can sweep him the same way going this way as well. But again, he's got a strong base, so it's not as hard to do. Those are just some options, all right? And I'm going to try to get him off of me, but I'm not sure which of those will actually work, right? But all I'm trying to do is get up, get back to my feet. So he's not giving me any resistance here. Yeah. Normally, he gives me resistance. Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder to do, right? So he's sliding me back. And he's taking me, can somebody adjust the camera? Yeah, appreciate it, right? Yeah. So it's going to be hard to kind of get him off of me, right? But if I can, okay, let's see. And I don't know what his goal is here, okay? So now I got my knee up right here. So this is good. Keep going, whatever you're doing, right?
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead. We're going to figure out what happens, right? So I may not be able to get him off of me, okay? And that's perfectly okay. Yeah, but I at least want to get the knees through, okay? And once I'm here, hopefully I can kind of push him off and try to get up, okay? He's still being nice to me, which I appreciate. But thank you, okay? But that just gives you kind of an idea. Every situation will be different. I can't give you this is a guaranteed weight in every situation. And I'll get to your question. There's a difference between striking and grappling, right? Striking, I can tell you that this is going to stop every single straight punch. This is going to stop every single hook punch to your head. I can't tell you that with grappling, okay? The situation is different. I can show you one technique. It may work on somebody. It's not going to work on somebody else, depending on their weight, right? How big they are. It's a lot of factors when it comes to that, okay? So nothing is guaranteed in grappling. You just got to feel it out. So striking is more exact in my mind. That's why they call boxing like the sweet science. Grappling is definitely more of an art to it. So you got to really feel it out with your opponent. Did you have a question, sir?
I like what you mentioned about the nuance and verticality.
Yeah.
Everybody's on you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might be here.
Yep.
And that's a transition point. I think I got you one time and you put
Yep.
your foot on my hip. So
Yeah.
I couldn't go forward. But if I'm already here, you have to do a different tactic because if I'm here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's all weight distribution and energy, right? Because weight follows energy, right? It's hard to send energy into something if you don't send your weight into it as well.
Yeah.
It can be, right? So wherever his weight is, I need to deal with that. If his weight's back, his energy is back. If his weight's forward, his energy is usually forward, right? But even though his energy is forward, it still can go sideways, left, right, up. It can go different directions, right? So you just got to play with that. All right, so we're going to do this to be the last one we do. We just do it from the guard position, trying to escape from your back, okay? We'll keep the same partners for now. All right, let's get to it. This guy, man. This guy. So dramatic over here, man. There you go, Paul. Get him, man.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Hey, you! I'm at that dinner. I'm at that dinner. Oh man. You know what? Hey,
All right, so yeah, you got to keep them down, Elijah. So that means you got to send all your weight into them, your hips into them. You have a nice wide base, spread your knees apart, nice wide base, and drop all your weight into them. Come up a little bit higher, drop all your weight into them. Okay, all your weight. Okay, go ahead and get up, Keith. There you go. Stay on them. Stay on them, Elijah. Stay on them. Stay on them. Bend your knees. Put your knees into them, Elijah. Good. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, he said he had to stay away from the socks. He said he smelled the sweaty socks over there. He said, nah.
You heard it. Not your hip, Paul. Yeah. Yeah. Not your hip. Rob, right now.
Oh, I thought you was out. You said you was done. All right, good job, brother. Good job. Good job. Well done. Forward, okay? He's got one leg forward, right? So, and I'm just going to kick him, right? So I'm going to kick to the outside, be 1, kick to the inside, 2. I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to kick to the inside, kick to the outside, okay? I'm going to give him 2 body shots. You ready for the body shots? Okay, just kidding. Body shots, 1, 2 shots to the body, and then his guard's up. I'm going to give him 4 shots to the arm, okay? Outside, inside, inside, outside, okay? And then he's going to do the same thing to me. So he's got outside kick. You can start outside, outside, inside, right, inside, okay, outside, boom, 2 body shots, bam, bam, right? And then you just alternate. It'd be left and right, okay? Left, right, okay? And then 4 shots to the arm, 2 to each arm, right? So inside, outside, inside, outside. I don't care what order you do it in, right? Boom, okay? So just work with your partner on how hard you want them to go, okay? You know, I do want y'all to have some kind of like, you know, it should hurt a little bit, okay? Don't kill each other, but it should hurt a little bit, okay? But you need to condition yourself to be able to take punches and impact and also be able to dish it out, okay? All right, so we're going to wrap up with this. Just kind of alternate going back and forth with your partners, okay? All right, let's get...
Something else is there. You go right there. Yeah. There you go. 2 body. There you go. Pull over. Yeah. There we go. That's good. There we go. All right. Ready? Yeah. 2 body. Pull over. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, very nice, very nice.
Let's go. 2 body. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Wow. There we go. Extra credit. There we go.
That's what it's about. We got to condition.
Are you ready? Go. Go.
The purpose of our organization is to start right here in Harlem, which has the largest concentration of people of African descent that exists anywhere on this earth. There are more Africans here in Harlem than exist in any city on the African continent, because that's what you and I are, Africans.